Right, I think I'm onto a better solution here. Here on this B flat, I have basically a harmonic, or maybe it's like a subtone. I hear an E flat down here from this bolt preparation, but it's also pretty much on the octave harmonic, so it's going to be very in tune. I'm trying to make it in tune with the leftmost string. These two strings are prepared, but this one string is not. They're all the same note, of course, all three of these strings. So it's kind of like a chord that needs to come together here. The bolt is pretty big, which is why that low note somewhere right in there between E flat and E is being heard because that bolt is so big. So that works really well, and I want to do it for all of the section like this. I think it will sound very good with that inner voices there. And then I also added this foam pencil grip very close to the bridge, so it's going to be pretty much a lot of resonance and tone, but kind of a muted but still very resonant. Pretty much the most resonant muted sound you could, is probably the best way to explain it. It's a very common technique for piano, prepared piano, and just extended technique where you reach your hand in, your left or right hand, and play with the other hand, and it comes out very very crisp. So I'm hoping that could be the melody, all with that kind of preparation. So let's see. All right, I think I'm on to something here. This has a nice sound to it. Adding bolts. And this, though, is simply, while it sounds pretty cool on its own, it just is too loud. Everything is on a very soft dynamic now, and these big bolts are just simply going to be too loud. Okay, this has been really tricky, but I have some ideas here. I'm not certain about how this will work in the long term, but these are all silicone straws, very light muting so that it comes out with some pitch, because if it's too heavily muted, it won't be pitched at all. And then the sort of the low kind of deep tones are in the bigger bolts here, and then a couple screws. It's been really hard to deal with this because I'm trying to catch the harmonic all the way across, and it goes right through. And on top of that, a string crossing here too. So it's been tricky working with this blend of the sound. What else? There's a couple of foam. There's one foam pencil grip here. So a bunch of foam pencil grips here right by the bridge. Gives it more resonance. The E flat now is unprepared, completely unprepared. So everything from here down, I guess E natural down, is going to be just free and unprepared. And then we have a couple of foam that go up here because we kind of run out of space, and we have another bar that's hard to work with for the bridge here. And the hammers hit right here, so if it hits the hammer, it will make no sound at all. So you don't want that for the hammer. So I'm trying to keep it back away from the hammers, and that's about it. So it has an interesting sound to it. Like I said, I'm not certain about the grand scheme of things how this will work, but this is what it is for now. much like other days, other experiments, I end up taking a lot away in the end to leave only what's really necessary. And often this is the best, most illuminating moment in the session. And for me, this is the same for the Opus 10 number 6, because I took away everything from this register, from the melody and sort of the inner voice of the right hand. So I took a lot out, and I actually opened up a lot of space for it to just be in concordance with the bass. So the bass now is completely free, and the middle register and up is free, except for these two fishhook screws. But we still have this inner voice. Something's messed up here. This came out, that's why.